Welcome to another episode of Sim Saturdays where we create Sims. This week we're doing another name challenge. So for those of you who don't know what the name challenge is, basically, I'm going to just X out of that. There we go. All right, so what you do is you randomize a name up here, and then you create a sim based on the vibes you get from the name that gets generated. It's a fun challenge. I've done many of them in the past. It's kind of my signature challenge at this point. So yeah, I decided we would do that here today. So, since we are on the male sim, we're going to start with the male. So, the name we generate will be Elmer Gunter. Yeah, I'm going to say Gunter. Let's go with Gunter. All right. So, give me a minute while I decide what to do with Elmer here. Yeah, really the only thing I can think of is he's kind of nerdy. He's a nerd. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from the name, so I think that's where we're gonna go with it. Yeah, let's go in that direction. Alright, so he wants to nerd brain, book smart and handy. Yeah, that's the one. And then let's see. Genius, yes. Say geek. And he's a book. Alright, let's see what we can do with you, Elmer. I don't know if I want him to have facial hair for this. I don't think facial hair will really work with what I'm going for. Not that facial hair isn't really a nerd trait, but you get what I mean. I don't think that's gonna work for the sim that I'm creating here. Alright, so that's the skin tone. I feel like his face is really narrow. I don't know if I like the narrowness of his head. Is it the eyes? I feel like the eyes are really out there. Are they they're too close together, aren't they? Alright, that's a little better. Something about him still seems weird to me, though. Are those, way... Ew, those are way in there. Okay. My god, what is that? Okay. I want to change the eyes, so let me change the eyes. Okay. Maybe we can work with this. I'm not sure what's going on with this sim, but something about him just feels weird to me. I don't know why. I'm still not satisfied with any of this. I don't know what's going on with this sim. I'm usually not this indecisive like this early on, but none of these eye shapes are really working for me. Does that work? I don't know. Let's try detail edit mode and see if we can get these eyes to at least look decent. Because I'm still not sure I love the eyes or anything about what we're dealing with here. Okay, that looks a little better. If we put glasses on him, because I know I want him to have glasses. If we put glasses on him, will that make it look a little better? Alright, something about him still seems off. Maybe is it the lips? Okay, maybe it's the nose? Okay, now we're getting somewhere with this. Okay, it was the nose. The nose was the issue, I think. Alright, let's take the glasses off just for a second so I can figure out the eyebrows here. And then we switch, we turn them around a little like this. That's it. Okay, I got it. We got there eventually. It took a little bit, but we got there. Alright, I do think I want his face to be a little rounder again. Now that we're here, I feel like maybe I made his face a little bit too short. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna stick with that. Alright, so for the hairstyle, I just went with that because it was the best option I could find, but I don't know if that's the one. It might be the one. Nah. Was it the hair that was the issue with creating the face? I don't know. There was something wrong about the face at the beginning. That looks good. I think everything face related is pretty good at this point. Alright, let's give him a button. Let's give him a button up, see what we can do here. Not that. Not that. Ooh, maybe something like that. No, not that. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. So let's give him something like this, I guess.
So.
Okay, that works. Okay, that works. That works. We're gonna go with that, and then we'll give him brown shoes or lace-ups. Okay, let's see. If we give him the brown, what will that give us? Okay, that works. All right. I'm gonna say that's where I'm gonna stop with Elmer. I think I've gone long enough with him. I think he looks good though. All right, so that is Elmer, and I'm gonna move on to the female sim and see what we get there.
Holy nine.
And for once, I didn't have to switch the gender. We're good already. All right, so I already like how the female sim looks, but of course we do have to change it up. So for the female sim, we got Sierra Huston. For some reason, I'm getting like pop star vibes. Like I feel like she's a pop star. From the name, I'm getting pop star vibes. So that's where I think I'm gonna go. Oh, that hair. All right, I don't know if there's really anything I want to change about the face other than the chin. I'm not sure the chin is really what I'm going for. All right, let's see. I think the eyes and everything face related is good, but I am gonna change the eyebrows. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know if I like those. Let's see. Okay, I like those eyebrows. Those are good. All right, so for the hairstyle, no, not that. I tried it. I didn't like it. Part of me really just wants to keep the hairstyle she had already, because I think this is really cool, and I don't want to change that. All right, I'll change the color up a little bit, see if that works. Should I change it? Should I go red? No, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the hair. The hair is good. I like the hair. I don't want to change the hair. All right, let's see. I'm gonna give her some sort of tank top. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what pop stars these days wear. Like, what's the style these days? I don't know. I'm 30. I don't know what fashion trends are these days. Alright, I just looked up Sabrina Carpenter outfits. I don't know if I want to go in that direction, but I'll give her some sort of dress though. Let's go with a short dress, see what we can find here. Maybe something in this direction would work. Nah, maybe not that. Let's see. Maybe that. Or maybe something like this. Should I go with the red? I feel like the red really pops. Sure, we'll go with red. And then for the shoes, give her some wedges. And then I'll give her some leggings, which will not be there. All right, let's see where leggings are. Okay, cool. I like that, although I do think I want to give her some like eyeshadow, something like that. All right, I already like the eyelashes there. Those are cool. All right, and then we give her. Looks good. Not the blue. Not the blue. Ooh, the pink looks nice though. The pink looks good. Okay. Right around there. Saturation will bring that down a little bit more. Maybe right around there. All right, I think that looks good. All right, I'd say I'm happy with how Sierra looks here. I forgot to do her traits. Let me do that real quick. All right, so she wants to, not really joke star, but yeah, I think joke star is really the best option we got here. So let's go with that. All right, joke star. Yeah, she's a dance machine.
Ooh, Schwabby!
Outgoing.
Wanu!
And music lover? Is music lover one of them? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Da, da, da.
All right, I'd say I'm happy with that. I mean, the default sim they gave me was pretty much great on its own, so I didn't really have to do much with the face or the body or anything like that. So yeah, I'd call this one a good one. This turned out great. All right, so that's Sierra Huston, and that is Elmer Gunter. That's his name. All right, so with all that being said, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Sims Saturdays. I will see you guys next week when we create even more Sims. Until then, keep being creative.
Ah.